And taqwa, which we usually translate as fear Allah, but this is only part of its meaning. This is only part of the meaning of taqwa. Taqwa is being aware of Allah, is being conscious of Him, being connected to Him, engaging with Allah in all of your affairs. And obviously when you are aware of Allah, you're conscious of Him, you're connected to Him, that's going to have an impact on your heart. You will fear Allah's punishment. You will hope in His reward. And you will seek closeness to Him. You want to be near Him. You want to be near Him. You want to be close to Him. You want to seek Him. And that's the advice of the Prophet ﷺ. So that means in all of your affairs, in any situation, any location, whether you are alone or with others, in private or in public, whether you are busy or in times of leisure, you should be connected to Allah. Allah should be your companion. And sometimes this is referred to in the Islamic tradition as muraqabah. You are conscious of Allah, you know that Allah watches you. But we tend to give this only a sense of fear, that Allah is watching you as if He wants to take you out. But Allah is with you all the time. The question is, are you with Allah all the time or not? That's really what taqwa is. So when you are aware of Allah, you're conscious of Him, you're mindful of Allah, He's in your heart, you're not distracted from Allah by whatever you're dealing with, then that's going to reflect on your attitude. You're always going to seek Allah. You will hope for His reward. You will fear His punishment. You will feel shy should you transgress the limits of Allah and do things that are inappropriate. That's the core of good behavior. Oftentimes we focus on external behavior, but we forget the root of that, which is being mindful of Allah, being connected to Allah. Sometimes we are obsessed with managing external behavior, and to the point that our actions turn empty. They have no soul in them, they have no spirit, they have no essence and no substance. But the reality is good behavior, good conduct, a healthy lifestyle comes from a core, and that core is that your heart and your soul are connected to Allah all the time. You never grow unconscious of Allah, because nothing really deserves your attention as Allah does. Nothing is worth your consciousness other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when you are preoccupied with Allah, it doesn't take you away from the dunya, because that consciousness of Allah is so powerful. It bolsters your faculties that you can actually, it becomes more of a frame or a lens through which you see everything in this dunya in more accurate terms. It's an empowering perspective. Whereas anything else, if it takes your attention, it blinds you to other things, including Allah. That's the difference. So consciousness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is different in kind to any other type of consciousness. Oftentimes people fear being conscious of Allah, being preoccupied with the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because they assume that that's going to blind you to important things in life. But that's not how it works. The moment you truly connect to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, things in your life start to fall in place. You start to see things in the right light. You start to develop empowering perspectives. Everything seems to shift and occupy its right position, because you are completely aligned.